Ja, hallå, det är jag som är Daniel.
My name's Ryan. I also go by Sidewinder. I'm in a band called TurboSnake. We're out of London, Ontario, Canada, and we're bringing the '80s arena rock anthems back to rock and roll.
Okay. So what's the band format?
We got a 5-piece band. It's myself on lead vocals, Grant Rushton on guitar, Eric Roffelson on bass, Andrew Tapley on leads, and Brendan Douglas on drums.
Okay. So how did you come up with the name, your name?
TurboSnake.
Yeah.
We got formed in the COVID pandemic here. We've been going for about the last year and a half. To be honest with you, Zed, what we were just looking to do was, live music got shut down over here. We were just looking for something to keep us busy. So Eric called me up and said, "Hey, what do you think about trying to write a record, write some original tunes?" It just kind of went from there. We really wanted to. We're going with a real old '80s rock sound in our band. I know you've heard some of our stuff, so you probably know what I'm talking about. So we really wanted an '80s name with what we were going with. So we kind of threw some things out, and I don't know, nothing really stuck. Eric's a pretty funny, witty guy, and TurboSnake came out of his mouth one day. We just started laughing, and we thought, yeah, that's what we're gonna go with. We don't take ourselves too serious. We're a fun band. We're a party band. So we wanted that fun kind of name. So when he said TurboSnake, that we just knew right off the bat. We're like, okay, if that's sticking, that's pretty cool. And then once we had a guy, I believe he's out of Saudi Arabia, drew up our logo for us, and we just kind of fell in love with it from there.
Okay. So I think your band name is, how we say that. It's I think it's only you have the band name.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
You won't hear a lot of their TurboSnakes. It's funny. I don't know if you would have ever heard of it or not, but there is a product out there called the TurboSnake, and it's it's a big tube for cleaning your toilet out if you get a grain in it. So,
Okay. Well, I like the name.
oh, thanks, man.
So how many albums have you released?
So we've got an EP coming out here. 2 weeks tomorrow. It'll be out July 30th. That's actually going to be our second EP. It'll be 6 songs. We previously released a 3-song EP last summer. It came out late July.
3. You say 3?
3 songs, yeah. So just
Okay.
3 songs. So yeah, this new release, this will only be our second EP. We're a fairly new band. We do already have about 8 songs in the works. We'd like to eventually do a full-length album as well. We still have a lot of work to do on that, though. So for the time being, yeah, our second EP is on the way out here right now.
Okay. Well, that would be great.
Yeah, we're pretty pumped about it.
Okay. So how long had the band been around?
We started, I want to say it was March of 2021. So we're coming up about a year and a half here now. Yeah, again, it was all due to the pandemic. I mean, this pandemic has sucked, and it's been a bad thing for a lot of people, and people have lost a lot of their loved ones. We kind of look at it, for us, it was sort of, I don't think TurboSnake would have ever happened if it weren't for the pandemic. I play in a lot of other bands. I play in Guns N' Roses tribute band, a '90s band. Eric plays in 100 other bands. He's always got his thumb in the pie in music. So when he called me up and said, do you want to make this record? I thought, yeah, I do want to do something. I kind of think if it wasn't for COVID, I probably would have passed and said, I'm just too busy right now. So it was, I guess, sort of a blessing in disguise, I guess.
Okay. So your band is, how will you say it, new band?
Yeah, we're a really new band.
Ah, okay. That is great because my YouTube is only for underground band.
Awesome. Right on. Nice. Well,
So
appreciate it, man.
yeah. So how important is your music for you?
Oh, it's probably just like you with like being on the radio. Do you not, don't you feel it's just part of your life? It's what you want to do. It's what makes you happy. I mean, I've got brothers that golf and play hockey. That's their thing. That's their release from life. For me, it's been music for years. I love it. I need it. You know, it's funny just sitting here chatting with you here right now. Things are pretty quiet around the house here right now, but at my house, music is just going all the time, just constantly walking around the place, listening and singing. It sort of it it keeps me sane, man. Eric sent me some new songs, so I'm gonna sit around and try to write some new stuff today, and yeah, it's what keeps me going.
Okay. So uh, how, which gig are you most happy with and why?
Oh, gigs. Well, over here, I'm not sure how things are for you guys right now. We're still locked down right now.
Yeah.
Uh, yeah, we're coming out of it tomorrow. So we have nothing we haven't played any live shows yet. The guys we've been jamming together, we've got it sounding really good. We're hoping to play a party in the next couple of weeks here, so it'll be our first official show, and it's supposed to be a pretty good one. Um, we do want to get going. We want to get out and going. I'd love to jump across the pond and come see you guys over there. We'd love to get down into the States, and
Yeah.
we'll see where it goes from there. I mean, played a lot of great shows in the past with other bands. A big one for us. So we're big hockey fans over here in Canada. So we played a Stanley Cup party a couple of years back, which was a lot of fun. That was kind of a cool thing for me. Got to hold up the Stanley Cup, so I was pretty proud of that one, man.
I can think that. So have you some booking concert for next year?
Um, we've been talking to some guys down in the States, and we'd like to get down and play some shows down there. Um, we haven't really set anything in stone at this point, but we'll see what happens here. Once things open up again in Canada, we'd like to book some shows around here.
Yeah.
We're not too far out of Toronto. Toronto's a pretty good music scene over here in Canada, so hopefully get some shows booked up in there.
Okay. Well, I don't know if I tell you that we on Veckans Band will make a festival next year.
Nice, awesome.
So if you want to come, you are welcome.
Hey, man, Zed, that would be killer, man. I've never been over to Sweden. It's on my bucket list. I've always wanted to get over and especially check out Stockholm and see everything over there. Really.
Yeah. I don't live in Stockholm. I live in Luleå. I don't know if you know that city.
I'd have to look it up on the map. I believe it's up in the north end of the country.
Yeah.
But I mean, everything that's everybody I've met out of Sweden are just fantastic people. You guys are awesome. Yeah, super cool people, super friendly. So I've at this point I've only seen pictures of the country, but it looks absolutely gorgeous. And yeah, I would love to get over there.
Then you said yes for my question for come and play it in the Veckans Band Festival.
Definitely.
That would be great.
Awesome.
So where do you see your band in 5 years?
Depending on how things go over with people, we've been getting a pretty good little crew together of followers so far. People are digging what they hear. I do really think that people sort of want that 80s rock sound back. I think people want rock music back in their lives again. I would love to see this band take off. I think with sort of what we're doing right now, some of the stuff we're coming out with, it's pretty strong. I would love to be able to say, hey, this is what I do for a living. I play rock and roll. I tour around the world and have fun doing what I absolutely love. So 5 years from now, I would love to say, hey, TurboSnake's a household name. Everybody knows who we are, and we just get to tour the globe playing rock and roll, man.
That's great. So maybe if you release some songs this year, maybe we can make the premiere on Northern Metal Radio.
Yeah, man, that'd be awesome. So cool.
I only have played your songs 3 times today.
Beautiful. Thanks, man. You rock.
So what make your band different from other bands?
Sorry, it's which?
I say, what make your band different from other bands?
Oh, TurboSnake, we're totally going for this fun party vibe. We want to sort of be like a Motley Crue or a Poison, where we want to bring back the fun to the music. We want people out in the crowd, putting their hand up in the air, chanting, screaming, dancing, just having a good time. That's sort of what we're looking to bring. We really want to go for those big old hooks, the big guitars, the big screaming vocals. I find, man, a lot of music right now and just a lot of things in the world are a little bit negative. So we want to make a spin on it again, bring back the positivity and the fun to music. So that's sort of where TurboSnake is. We want to be the party band.
Okay. So do you have any dream place you want to play on a big concert?
Well, it's funny, just when we were talking about Sweden there, this might sound kind of weird. And I tell my wife this, I have this reoccurring dream about playing a show in Stockholm. And it's been happening in my life for years. And there's so many places. I mean, I want to get over to Australia. I'd love to check out Japan, go all through Europe. There's another, we were mentioning festivals there. There's a festival down in Oklahoma called Rocklahoma. Yeah. I know it's not going to happen for us this year, but maybe hoping next year we can get down there. Of course, I want to get up all over Canada, check out my own home country. I've been to a lot of places here, but it's such a huge country, but I would like to go coast to coast around here. I'd love to get down to South America as well. They love their metal. They're like you guys over there. You guys love your metal. South America's the same way. They love their metal down there. It's just great to see. Like, I'd love to get over to the UK. They love their music over there too. It's it's kind of. I'd love to make the world my playground, kind of thing.
Yeah. So why did you like Sweden so much?
I don't know what it is about that. It's just something that's always kind of been drawn to. I remember as a kid watching the Olympics, and when all the countries were coming in, and Sweden came in, and I just thought, man, those are like the most beautiful people I've ever seen. You guys are a good-looking country, man.
Okay, so that's why.
Oh, well, yeah, it was. It's just, as I say, yeah, it's funny. I keep having this reoccurring dream, and it's been happening for years in my life. And I'm kind of one of those guys that I think, what you believe in ends up coming to you. And I just kind of think, there's something to this dream. It's going to come true at some point. So, as weird as that might sound, my man.
Okay, so which song from your album or CD do you like most, and why?
From the first EP, the 3-song EP, the one that really jumps out to me was Dogfight.
Okay.
Eric sent that over to me, and the first time I heard it, it was awesome. It blew me away. so I put some lyrics to that song, and I was really happy. Actually, the whole first 3-song EP, really happy with. But Dogfight was the one from that one. This new one, that's a tough question you posed to me, because we've got our first single off it is Road Warrior, which is our heaviest tune we've got in the vault right now. It blew me away when Eric first sent that song to me. He thought, I don't know, this might be a little bit too heavy for what we're going for. And there's a really good metal breakdown in the middle of the song. And he said, yeah, I'm thinking of scrapping that. And yeah, Zed, the first time I heard that tune, I was like, no way, we're doing this song. It's so awesome. So I'm really proud of that song. We've got another one. Oh man, it's almost like a tie for me on the new EP, because I feel like we've got a pretty strong album here. There's another song coming out off of that one called Gas, Grass, or Ass, which I'm pretty proud of too. You'll hear it shortly. You know what? I'm gonna say Road Warrior for now, just because it is so heavy.
Okay. I like the song you sent to me. Uh, that's one you sent, the second you sent.
Yeah, yeah.
So that's I really like, and I think I played that, I think 4 times today.
Thanks, man. You rock. Appreciate it, brother.
Yeah, I try my best.
That's awesome.
So, who made your cover?
That was the fella. I don't know the gentleman's name. We hired him out of I believe he's out of Saudi Arabia. We found him online, and we'd seen some of the work that he did. And I'm a bit of an artist myself, and I had tried to do up a couple of things. And I pitched it at Eric, and we kind of hummed and hawed, and it just wasn't right. And this guy sent that to us, and we were instantly like, oh man, there it is, there's the cover right there. So I kind of feel like anything moving forward will sort of have that. It's almost like remember Eddie from Iron Maiden.
Yeah.
I think that Snake look is gonna be our guy, so I think we're gonna keep going back to that guy in the future.
Yeah, I really like the cover you have on Facebook.
Thanks, man. Yeah, thanks. Yeah, we were so happy with that. I keep thinking that I may end up getting that tattoo on my shoulder. We'll see what happens.
That would be cool, a tattoo. If you have your band logo type.
That's what I'm thinking. So we'll see what happens here, man.
Yeah, I hope so. So, where are the last album recorded?
We did all of that. It's all done over at Eric's basement. He's got a studio set up in there. Again, this is sort of where we couldn't do much over here with our lockdown going on. So you could kind of only have a couple of people hanging out at one time. It's been super boring over here, man. I think everybody's just ready to get back and party. But yeah, Eric's got a small studio in his basement, and we did everything down there. What he does is he will record. He's a super talented musician. He records everything, the drum, the bass, the keys, all the guitar. And then what he'll do is send it off to either Tapley or Grant, and they'll put their leads on top of it. And then he'll send it my way. And what I'll do is I'll just write something over top of it, go to his place, and we work on it there together.
Okay, well, so you have a home studio.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Okay, so I forget my question.
Oh, hey, no worries. Happens to the best of us, man.
Yeah. So when you make the songs, which music are you most inspired for when you make the song?
That's a good question. It's really funny how different things seem to inspire me. I'm a big movie buff. So like Dogfight, it just came to me one day. I was watching, if you remember the old 80s movie Top Gun. So that's all about that movie.
Okay.
I got a new song coming out. I'm just working on right now, and it was a buddy of mine had a message up on Facebook, and it was about the anniversary of his dad's passing. His dad passed away 6 years ago, and he had a great message about his dad on there. And I just loved the words. So I sent him a message actually yesterday, and I said, "Hey, can I steal that off you? I'd like to put a song around that." And he said, "Yeah, that's cool." And to me, man, um, I'm a big 80s guy. Guns N' Roses are huge for me. Motley Crue's, the Metallicas. So we get a lot of inspiration from bands like that.
Okay. So, do you want to tell everyone what your songs are about?
They range anything. The new EP is kind of it's a 6-song EP, and it's very all over the map. The first song is going to be Turbo Lovers. It's just a quick, dirty rock tune about making out with chicks after shows. Then we get into Gas, Grass, or Ass, which we call the trucker anthem. Road Warrior was sort of inspired by the old Mad Max movies, and just all about, you get in your car, you want to drive as fast as you can, and you want to crank rock and roll on the radio. Then we got a tune, it's called Lightning in a Bottle. It's not necessarily a ballad, but it's got a cool groove to it, and it's sort of a happy message, like grab life by the balls and just go do what you want to do, and you can do whatever you want in this life. Then we get into what's after that one. There's Pit Viper, which was actually these glasses that we're wearing. Company out of the States sent these to us, and so it's kind of a fun one. And it's a party anthem, really.
Okay. So, oh, well, that was my last question. Do you have anything you want to say to me or to them will see this interview?
Well, I appreciate you having me on here this morning, Zed. Thanks very much for all your support, my man. Hopefully in the near future we'll be able to get over and party with everybody over there in Sweden. Have a good time, man. I appreciate you playing our music. Hopefully we can get the name out there. I hope you guys all dig what you're hearing so far, and we're gonna keep the rock coming your way.
Yeah, and I will still play your music on the Northern Metal Radio.
Awesome. Thanks, my man. I appreciate her.
So then I stop the recording.